Hi, I'm Judi Vitale, your astrologer with ReadTheStars.com. This is your weekly horoscopes at work forecast for September 26th through October 2nd, 2016. So, are you getting back to work? Well, if you haven't, you sure will this week because Pluto is going to give you a push that's going to make you say, hey, I got to get to it. It will come out of its long retrograde period this week on Monday. So those of you who still don't believe that Pluto is a planet, I don't care what NASA says, those of us who've experienced it, especially if you're a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Libra, or an Aries, you know all about Pluto these days. So when it comes direct, expect to be able to have that sense of power and being able to apply it, of course, to anything that you want to make forward progress on. So that will happen for us on Monday. The other events of the week, Mars will make a move also toward a more work-oriented sign as it goes into Capricorn on Tuesday at 4:08 a.m. And then on Friday, we have a new moon, new beginnings. Get something started and really put an intention toward it on Friday. The new moon occurs in the evening, but we will have the sensation of the new moon all day Thursday as well as on Friday. And then on Saturday, a nice romantic night for those of you who have a honey. Get out there and enjoy yourselves on Saturday when Venus and Neptune make a really nice romantic union. And it's a great day for dating. So, on to the day-to-day. I'm going to tell you right now, your best day of the week for work is going to be Wednesday. Monday's not bad. Monday's probably actually pretty good too. But Wednesday is the one that's really going to be good. So, if that's all you want to know, that's it. But here's the rest of it. On Monday, we have a Leo moon. People are going to be very gregarious and out there and a little bit dramatic in a lot of cases. So be on the lookout for that. The sun will also be conjunct Jupiter, and you're going to have the Pluto coming direct, the station to direct. So I would expect that we're going to hear a lot of bloviating on Monday. Especially I suppose if we tune into that big event on Monday evening. But anyhow, everywhere you look, people are going to be exaggerating and pushing themselves out there maybe a little bit harder than they need to. This goes for you too. So you might want to modulate some of your behavior to make sure that you're being down to earth and realistic about your ideas and not just, really just going further than you're ever seriously going to be able to go. Tuesday, as Mars makes its move into Capricorn, we will have a void of course moon all day in Leo. So again, it's that overly dramatic, me first, and look at me kind of energy. Not that Leos are all bad. They're great leaders, and they're also wonderful at bringing out the best in other people. But the moon in Leo does this, because the moon always brings out the most childish aspects of a sign. The moon in Leo, especially when it's void, of course, is going to bring out a lot of this drama, queen and king stuff. On the good news is that at 5:43 p.m. the moon will shift into Virgo, and this will orient us more toward work. And as I said earlier, Wednesday is going to be ideal for just getting it done. And so the moon in Virgo gives us the ability to tend to details and to just be very disciplined about everything that we do. The moon, however, is going to make some interesting aspects. One is going to be a square from Saturn, so if you have a mistake lurking in one of your projects, you'll probably see it around that time at 3:42 p.m. Eastern Time. And then in the evening, a nice trine to Pluto will make you feel really empowered, but don't get too excited because on Thursday, the moon's going to be void, of course, for almost the whole day from 6:05 a.m. Eastern Time all the way through until Friday morning. On Thursday, the best thing to do is to finish up your projects, avoid making major purchases, and if you have meetings, expect them to maybe not go exactly the way that you thought. It's a good time for finishing old business. And also, if you do have a meeting, just to allow it to go in the way that it goes, and that happens a lot in the work that I do. So, void, of course, meetings with me can often work out a lot better. Now, on Friday, we have a new moon in Libra. This is the point in time when we really see what we're going to harvest and making it come into reality. So put something out there on Friday that points toward where your next step is going. This is a really powerful new moon. It's going to come right after the moon not only makes a conjunction, but aligns with Jupiter in terms of declination, meaning it's like a double teaming up with Jupiter on Friday afternoon, and then we have the new moon occurring on Friday night, 8:11 p.m. 8:11 p.m. new moon. Do something fun. Light a candle. Just say, hey, I want this, or I'm going to do that, something like that. So that's what's happening on Friday. Then, my goodness, it's October already. And the moon will stay in Libra. Moon, by the way, is always good for just taking it easy and letting people see both sides of a situation. It's good for getting agreement. People don't like to fight when the moon is in Libra. Libra just sort of shuns that. And as I mentioned earlier also, there is a wonderful configuration between Venus and Neptune, which is going to make Saturday a particularly romantic day and evening. So go on out there and have a nice, sweet date. The moon will go void, of course, on Sunday morning at 1:43 a.m. and stay that way until 3:43 p.m. That's on Sunday. Ooh, some of those football games in the early afternoon might not be going the way that we expect, but everything should be back in order by the afternoon. And I think that the rest of Sunday is going to be quite peaceful. The week ahead of us doesn't look too bad either. I think that we can just keep on going from where we are this week as we take in that Pluto energy, apply the Mars and Capricorn, and just really work hard on Wednesday with that Virgo moon. As for me, you'll find me this week at Journeys of Life on Wednesday from 3 to 7 and at my new venue, Green Eris at 209 Commercial Street in Aspinwall, Pennsylvania. You can contact me directly to book me there. I'll be keeping office hours there on Thursday afternoon between 2:30 and then onward, and you can also make special appointments with me. But I will be just kind of hanging out there to meet anybody who wants to come along and even just hear more about what I do. I am a transpersonal life coach. I can help you to align your actions with your passion and purpose. I'm a spiritual counselor, an astrologer, and of course also a clinical hypnotist. So I've got a lot of nice tools in my bag to help you with your life, and I hope that you'll call on me whenever you need me. And you can find me at Judi, Judi, at readthestars.com.